So I got my little mount on my car, something I've been wanting to do forever, so I can make talks. So I'm headed to Autobac to get this ETC service with my helper, little farmer guy, and ultimately it'll save me 20% on the toll roads, and I'm probably going to be going up and down to Matsuyama, picking up people from the airport and other things. So having this is this necessity. So that's the plan. I'm on a little jalopy truck here. A little bee hunter vehicle. So now I can actually show you. Wrong one. That's what I always do. The indicator is on the wrong side of the car. Well, maybe ours on the wrong side of the car. So now I can actually show kind of some of the area that I live in and actually just talk on my little camera. Just make sure this is on there. It is. Kind of dipping down a little bit. Probably need to adjust this a little bit here. There we go. Well, it's going up again. It's falling off. The way I have this set up, this little thing I bought actually just isn't quite right. It looks like they took my dash off. This is loose. So I'm back at Autobac's to get the ETC card. So I'm here at Autobac's, and in order to get one of these ETC cards, and what they allow is basically allows you to go down the motorway and not stop and pay booths, and you actually save 20% every time you go through on it, and it goes straight to your credit card. You need this. This is your vehicle registration form, and if you own a car in Japan, you have to have one. So this is what you have to bring in here, and here's our lovely ladies who are helping us. What's your name?
My name is Sato.
Sato. Hi, what's your name?
Asama.
Asamami. Nani?
Asama.
Asama. Asama. Ah, very nice. Do you speak English? No. So if you come to Japan, 英語関係ないね。英語関係ない日本人ね。So yeah, I want install. I want to try 僕の install. So install ありません。Install. Go say set up. I want to look inside. I'll buy. I want to see. 難しい install? 簡単です。install わかりません。So I want to see, check, 見てる。ね。If 難しい, then you install. If I look, 簡単です。I install. わかった？わからない。So 今 install ありません。Okay? So just this and registration. Okay?
セットアップと
Setup. Yeah, setup と device. So setup, install ありません。So there's three hardware と車検と install. Three prices ね。install ありません。Okay? So 今、price and 2000円ね、sign up ね。Okay? 2000円ね。そうですね。
これが
7,000。そう。はい。OK。
これを取り付ける。
僕の うん、わかった。そう、これはいらない。
これはいい。
いい、いい。
わかりました。
はい。
これのみですね。これと
はい。
これのみ
これと。ね。
テイクアウトってこと
ん
テイクアウトってことですね。これを。
うん、take out で、そう。So I want to call by 見てる見て I want to see set up instructions ね。
わかりました。
はい。
はい。
So filling out the paperwork is tough if you don't write the Japanese and stuff. Micah AEL. So she's doing it for me. Even though I could have written my name. 名前書いて大丈夫。E L うん James James
ジェームス。
ね、はい。
はい。
This part is 難しいね。日本語ね。で、my address is in
ア
アドレスはほらねこれ。
サファイ。
So she's actually writing the kanji in here. And if you don't write kanji, all the paperwork in Japan has to be in Japanese. They do not accept Romanji, they don't accept katakana, they want it really much to be in kanji, authentic. So here's my driver's license, she's entering it in. So the total cost for the unit was a little under $100, $90 or so with the exchange rate, $80 with the exchange rate. And she's opening it up, and I'm seeing what they have here. They've got a bracket for mounting. They have a USB. This is the sensor. This here is the sensor for the. This goes in the pan. No, this will go up like up where the mirror is. Mirror. And then this is the attachment here that goes to the battery. And there's a fuse in here. And there's a fuse. So called kantan. Yeah. And this is the unit. Huh. It's not very hard at all. So this is going to go to the power. All right. This plugs into here. On there. And there's a bolt right here. I wonder if
ポイントカードって持ってます。
point card nai. I'm getting advice from the guy here, and that's how nice they are here in Japan. My initial idea actually was to basically plug it into the power strip that I have. So I have an uninterrupted power supply right here, okay? And all I need to do is add a plug attachment and then plug it right into here. Now, normally how it works is actually it's plugged into the fuse box down here, and then the wire, the unit maybe sit under here on a bracket or somewhere, and then they run it up here, and the sensor is basically up under here, right? Sit right there next to my Shotgun tag. That tag there basically says my car is up to date. If you don't have this tag on your car, you're running around, then ultimately you can get yourself in a pretty bad tickle. It's like a $500 fine, plus maybe being arrested. So here's an example of being a foreigner helped out, and this guy was kind enough just to hook it up, the power, so now it's all ready to go. It's not pretty or anything, but it's there. So now what I'm going to do is actually go to the next store and find double-sided sticky tape that I can use for mounting. I don't really want to use the bracket. I just want to use a double-sided sticky that I can just, mount it. And I've got little ties to deal with the cord and everything else. So this is where I'm going as comedy. This is one of my favorite shopping places in Japan, and it's comedy. And you'll see when I turn here, the big rooster. That's it right there. And it's kind of like a Home Depot. It's Japan's equivalent to a Home Depot. There's a couple other stores, but this is a brand new store in my area that I'm trying to get a parking space here right up front. And I found one, which is usually rare. So this is what I need right here. $2 right here, and it has a double-sided sticky, and that will be used in my car. I've actually changed my mind. I'm actually going to go with a roll because I can put more of it on the back of it. This is a little bit more thicker than that, right? A little bit more expensive. I can buy a big roll of it, fix your carpet and stuff. This one here is actually Scotch for the car. So this is probably super, super strong. Or even here's another one. They're even showing that it's for the car here on it. So it's probably, yeah, the same thing. 15 times 2, 15 times 2. I don't know why this one's a little cheaper for the car versus this one here. Maybe it's a stronger, or it looks a little thicker on here. So I'd go with a little bit more. Which one to go with? This looks like it has a little bit more cushion to it on it. Looks a little thicker. Well, it's the same. 1.2 by 15 millimeter. 1.2 by 15. Oh, it is thicker. So this is 1 millimeter. This is 0.8 millimeter. So you're getting a little bit more pad for it. So I'm going to go with it. Oh, this is 1.1. So there you go. There's the size, the thickness of the tape, and this is $5 for that. So I'm in the car, and I've attached the little thing up here. I've run the cord here, and I'm glad I bought the roll because I put a little sticky stuff in here to hold it in here, and it's going to go down here, and I'm going to attach this basically right under here, and then I'm going to do cable management for it. So there it's on. It's on nice and fast. That stuff's really good. And I actually put it high, so I'm actually going to basically wrap all the cable up. And I guess I could stick it up all under here. I guess I'm going to do that, put another sort of sticky, and tie all the cable up under here nice and tight. Let's not even see, there's a lot of space under here. Yep, that's perfect for it. So it's nice, they breathe these little ties, and now all this is going to go up under here, right there like this, and you're not going to see it. And there is the final product. The cables are all nicely tucked in there. I didn't do anything. I could just, actually, there was some area there. I could just push them up under. This is nicely firmed in there. It's the eject volume stuff on here. And I have saved myself $50 installing this ETC reader that's going to help save some time and money going down to, where am I going? Matsuyama in Shikoku. So that's a wrap. Installing an ETC car in Japan is relatively easy. Basically, if you're going to be here as a jet student or anything else, you're going to be here an extended time, you're going to be traveling and seeing Japan, it's definitely worth getting. Now, I have the advantage that I'm using the family plan, that I don't have to buy a card. But ultimately, getting a card, from what I understand, is a little bit more difficult and requires you going to a bank in order to sign up. It's like getting a credit card, but it's not the same thing. It's a shame that they don't have it where you can just stick your credit card in there, and they have a bit of a monopoly on it, whoever has it in Japan. But needless to say, it's done. Now I'm headed home to do some more stuff.